Okay, I am going to start with the very basics of NVivo. So as I have installed the software again, so I have to again create a new project and import data and follow all those procedural steps. So starting with the new project, whenever first time you will open the NVivo, the software will automatically give a pop-up with the option of blank project. In that blank project, you can click on create new project, and by clicking that create new project, your new project will be created. And I have already created a project over here with the title of determinants of depression because I am having the data of that project. In this project, we will basically explore that what type of factors cause problems of depression in different types of human beings with different mental levels. So after writing the title, you will simply click OK and your project will be created. And this type of uh, window will be displayed. And this is basically the main layout of NVivo. So this bar is basically where I am pointing my cursor. This is known as navigation option. This is ribbon bar and this is detail box. And here whenever I'll open any respondent, the list box will appear. So as Sir Faman has told you all these things, so I'll basically directly move towards importing the data. So before importing the data, some synchronization or we can say some organization of data is done, that which types of data we are having. So here I'll tell you with all four types: interviews, focus groups, pictures, and field notes. So for the organization of data, I'll request you all to note down these steps side by side with me, because if you people will be having your notes, NVivo will not be any difficult task for you people. So just write those steps with me. This is a very easiest software. So if you will make those notes, you can do your analysis anytime. So in fold, just right click on files option and click on new folder, and the pop-up will appear. In this name area we can write the name of the folder, like firstly I will write focused group discussion.
मैम आवाज में थोड़ा सा डिस्टॉर्शन आ रहा है, आवाज थोड़ी स्लो आ रही है।
जहाँ पर भी ऐसा इशू आए ना, काइंडली मुझे इन्फॉर्म कर दीजिएगा. इज इट ओके नाउ?
यस मैम, नाउ इट्स ओके।
Okay, so first folder is focus group discussion. I'll simply click OK and this folder will be created. Similarly, the next folder will be interviews. Okay. In organizing data, I'll organize all four types of data. Focus group is done, interview is done, pictures, and the last one is field notes. Okay, so I have organized my data that these are the four basic types of data which I'll import for the analysis. Now, how we can import qualitative data in NVivo? I'll simply click on the import option which is present in the ribbon tab. In import, I'll go on files and select the particular file that I want to import. So in desktop, I'm having viewer and data. Acha, the one thing you people have to keep in mind over here is that if you are importing field notes, then you should keep this mind thing in your mind that field notes are open. Now I have opened the field notes tab and now I'll import the field notes over here. data where it is. Viewer and data field notes. So I'll simply import all these field notes. You can simply select all of them by your mouse or just by pressing control and selecting them individually, and then I'll import it. Import software will take some time as according to the date of your files which you are importing. So here the field notes are imported. Now I'll move towards focus group and repeat those steps again. Files, and I'll get the path where those files are located in my computer. And now focus group discussions, and this one open. Import. This will take some time because focus group discussion is a long video in which different people are contributing their point of views. So once it is imported, I will do the same thing with interviews. Once my interviews will be imported, then I'll import the pictures, and we will be done with the import. Okay, these are the interviews, and now the last one is pictures. I'll repeat these steps. Files, I'll go into files, then pictures, and then I'll select all these pictures by using my mouse cursor and then import. These pictures are imported. Now the next step is the transcription of the data that we have imported are all qualitative data. Now how we can transcribe this data? The very important, one of the most important step of analysis is the transcription of data. It is basically the conversion of these type of audio and video into transcribed textual form, because we can't present audios or videos in our thesis, so transcription of each data is done. So just note down these steps with me. I'll start with the interview. Let's start with the interview. So I'll start with respondent one. I'll just simply double click on respondent one. Now here that detail box will show the respondent one. Now we can simply listen that listen side by side, that it basically depends upon our memory capacity, that how much memory capacity I am having. I listen a sentence and write that sentence, listen a sentence or a paragraph and then write that sentence. Detail box will show the video, and I'll just simply click on the edit option. Yes. Is somebody saying anything? Was somebody saying anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so in the video, once you will open your first respondent, this box will appear in the video. From here, you can just transcribe the very last from the right side, or you can say the third from the left side is the transcribe. If you will place your cursor, you can see that this is the transcribe button. Okay, just I'll click on this transcribe. So first I have to enable the edit option. I think so. Yes, this video is started. The point where my memory capacity will be end, or the time जहाँ तक मैं सुन सकूँगी, at that time I'll just pause it and I'll just write down the things. Yes, here is the edit option. I'll click on this edit option. Software is again doing some issue. Yes, this, as I have clicked on this edit option, this cursor will start blinking over here, and once I'll play this video, then I'll stop this video. The time span will start that from this time to this time I have, from this time to this time I have listened, and I'll just stop up, and whatsoever I have listened I'll just transcribe over here. And now, just to save your time, I have some already transcribed data. I'll just copy and paste this data over there just to save my time. So it is better than you people can cut and paste over there just to
मैम ये
what.
डाटा जो आपने सुनना मैं ये हम जैसे कि आप कहना चाहिए कि हम ये डाटा प्ले करेंगे जो सुनेंगे हमने खुद टाइप करना है ये डाटा कंटेंट में
यस अभी,
कंटेंट में
यस अभी तो मैं जस्ट के टाइम सेव करने के लिए मैंने ऑलरेडी ट्रांसक्राइब डाटा यूज़ कर रही हूँ, पर आप लोगों ने सेंटेंस बाय सेंटेंस, फ्रेज बाय फ्रेज अपनी मेमोरी कैपेसिटी के अकॉर्डिंग उसको सुनना है, और जितना आप इजीली सुन सकेंगे आपने उसको ट्रांसक्राइब कर देना है इन द कंटेंट बॉक्स, उसको आपने टाइप कर देना है, और उसके साइड पे टाइम्स वाले कॉलम में वहाँ पर उतना टाइम पीरियड आ जाएगा कि फ्रॉम दिस मिनट टू दिस मिनट आपने ये डाटा सुन के यहाँ पर उसको ट्रांसक्राइब किया है, ठीक है। और ये ट्रांसक्रिप्शन हमें नेचुरली इसलिए भी करनी चाहिए बिकॉज इन पाकिस्तान whenever we conduct interviews or surveys, people usually talk in Urdu or Punjabi and that stuff. So there are some transcription softwares as well, but those softwares will be not much suitable for us क्योंकि उर्दू और पंजाबी languages they don't support those languages. So we will transcribe, we have to transcribe the each data step by step. We have to listen and then transcribe that. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so I'll just cut this message and I'll paste it over here. Similarly, I'll again repeat the steps again. Acha, now the thing is over here that rather than again and again using your mouse cursor to stop and play, it is recommended that you can use your keyboard for this purpose. And by using your keyboard, you can use F4 key to play and to pause your video again and again. Alright, so I'll play the video again. So now here the next time span will be started. I'll listen to him, that what I'll just look at his gestures, postures. I'll stop it and I will transcribe whatsoever he is saying. Okay, so I am done with respondent 1. I'll move to respondent 2. I'll repeat those steps again. Edit, I'll enable the edit and will play the video. Sorry, for playing the video you have to just right click on the transcribe option, that your transcription is enabled, and then you will play the video. You will listen to him whatsoever he is saying, and you will transcribe that. You people will use your real-time data and will transcribe accordingly. Stop and play again. Stop. Play again. Second phrase will be started. I'll do these all steps again and again for each respondent. So now moving towards respondent 3. Edit of enable edit, transcribe, play. Now respondent 3 is telling about his point of views regarding the factors which are causing depression in human beings. After listening to your each respondent, you will transcribe them. And if your respondents or your interviews are in textual form, then there is no need to transcribe those because
मैम
yes,
मैम आपकी आवाज ठीक नहीं आ रही.
वो नेट का भी शायद थोड़ा इशू हो रहा है. आप देखें ठीक है. Is it
मैम
okay?
स्लो है बहुत.
अब कुछ बेहतर हुआ. शायद ये हैंड फ्री में थोड़ा इशू है. Is it okay?
यस मैम.
अच्छा अब मैं थोड़ा लाउड बोलती हूँ. So as my respondent 4 is already in textual form, तो इसका transcription required नहीं होगा. So we'll move to our respondent 5. The computer is getting slow, so I'll close the previous respondents. Respondent 5 is already in textual form, so we don't need to transcribe it. Respondent 6 is also in textual form. Okay, so we have to only transcribe the audio or video respondents. Now all these respondents are transcribed. I'm repeating those steps. I'll enable edit option. I'll move towards this transcribe button, which is present in video ribbon tab and is the very last right option. Then I'll play and stop and will transcribe my data. And now I'll move towards field notes. Acha, now software is asking me that do I want to save my data or not. In NVivo, we don't need to save our data manually. After every 15 minutes, the software will ask you that do you want to save your data. Simply click yes and your data will be saved. Now in these notes, I'll open my first field note. Field notes are already in PDF form. These are textual data, so we don't need to transcribe our field notes. We only need to transcribe our audio and video data. Interviews is done, focus group discussion. Yes, now here I'll do the same steps, edit this transcribe button and then I'll play. So what is the difference between simple interview and field notes? In field notes, different people are saying like this is, for example, Alina, Ali, and XYZ. I'll just write Alina colon then the dialogue of X, Y colon dialogue of Y. This is used. These steps are used for the transcription of field notes. All right. So here I'm just simply this. I'll cut this data and paste it over. Stop. I'll play this again. I'll listen whatsoever they are saying and will transcribe that data. Name and paste. Once I'm done with this, I'll transcribe all my data from the very initial till end. And now moving, we are done with field notes, focus group interviews, and our last data type, which is pictures. Now, how we can transcribe a picture? Let's write down these steps very carefully because this is somehow different with that of audio or video. So, just the initial steps are same. Enable edit. Once you have enabled edit, this cursor will start blinking in the content. Just observe the picture carefully that what this picture is trying to tell us and just extract or grasp the theme ideas like what factors are causing depressions in human beings. Stress is causing peer pressure, exams. These are the homework deadlines. These are the things that are causing depression in human beings. Just give me a second. Okay, so for the transcription of picture, I'll just write, I'll just look at the picture and extract the theme. For example, here I'm going to write stress. I'll write stress in this content option, then I'll click on this region and I'll select the region of stress. I'll select the region which is telling that with this part of the picture is basically telling me about the stress. I have written extract the first theme which is stress. Now I'll where is it? I'm doing an issue. If it is difficult, we can also just select the regions by using these two that move right or move left, and then I'll just click in this region column. This is also a way. Just wait a second. Let's fix this issue. Yes. After writing a theme which is stress, I'll just click on this region and a region tab and I'll select a region which is stress and then I'll assign region. Which one is it? Okay, so just give me 2 minutes.
Hello.
Okay, so as this meeting is going to end after a few minutes, so so I'll just send the code again. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, is everybody here? So अभी जितना भी time रहता है, we can go with the same meeting. ये end होगी, so once this will end, we'll start the new one. So have you people noted down the steps of picture, or should I repeat these steps?
ना मैम याद हो गया, नोट नहीं किए, वीडियो रिकॉर्ड हो रही है, दोबारा देख लेंगे।
ठीक है. So after the transcription of data, I'll move towards the next step, which is that how we can create the nodes and codes. This is also, you can say, the main part of your analysis, that how nodes and codes can be created. Nodes and codes are basically the containers, specific containers, that if we are, for example, having a class, that which content will be present in that class or in that specific container. Each node or code will depict a specific theme or thought of your respondent. So I'll move towards respondent 1. How we can create nodes and codes? Just look over here very carefully. I'll select a particular statement. I'll just right click on this statement. What I have done over here, select a particular statement, right click on that statement, and then click on code selection. Now here the codes will appear. I can create a new code over here. I'll read this sentence, whatsoever theme I'll extract, I'll just write in this code. For example, any factor which is causing depression is job loss, and this code will be created. Here, the pop-up has appeared that this code is created, job loss. Okay, so I'll move towards the next sentence. I'll make a new code, and in this code the other factors like stress, I'll make this code. I'll simply repeat these steps again and again. You people need to assign codes very carefully, because these codes will be presented at your final display of your results, which you can present in your thesis or any study. Now, mental pressure is also causing tension in human beings, where the codes are created. Now I'll move to respondent 1. I'll again enter this transcribed data. I will extract the theme, that what this person is trying to tell me. Like, according to him, tax rate increasing, tax rates are causing depression. I'll do the same thing again and again. What factors are causing depression? Family problems. I think these are enough. Similarly, we will do these steps again and again for every respondent. Acha, now one thing which I am going to tell you people, that
मैम
yes,
मैम यू आर नॉट ऑडिबल।
one,
आप अगर हैंड फ्री यूज कर रही है ना, तो उसका माइक अगर थोड़ा सा करीब कर लें, तो थोड़ी आवाज मतलब बहुत पीछे से आ रही है आवाज। आप
एक्चुअली मैं स्टाफ को मैं बैठी हुई हूँ, और इधर वो फैन भी चल रहे हैं. अब कुछ बेहतर हुआ?
जी मैम थोड़ी सी बात है।
अच्छा ठीक है. वंस मैंने सारे एक दफ़ा मैंने कोड्स बना लिए. अब अगर रिस्पोंडेंट 2 कोई ऐसी ही बात कर रहा है जो ऑलरेडी रिस्पोंडेंट 1 कर चुका है, ठीक है। एक तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास सिनेरियो है कि हर रिस्पोंडेंट हमारा एक अलग बात कर रहा है, और अगर हमारे पास ऐसा है कि हमारा रिस्पोंडेंट वो ही बात दोबारा कर रहे हैं, जैसे रिस्पोंडेंट 1 ने स्ट्रेस के बारे में बात की थी और रिस्पोंडेंट 2 दोबारा से स्ट्रेस के बारे में ही बात कर रहा है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, रादर देन मेकिंग अ न्यू कोड वी विल जस्ट यूज द ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टिंग कोड। I'll use stress and I'll code this thing over there. Stress is now coded 2 times. I'll code selection, this mental pressure. I think over here he is talking about his joblessness. He has lost his job. Now we will towards respondent 6. What Henry is trying to say is that he is also jobless. Yes, now the NVivo is again asking to save the data. I'll save the data. Financial loss. I think I have.
मैम जैसे कि मैं पहले हमने मैम जो भी रिस्पोंडेंट है उसके हमने कोर्स बना लेने, ठीक है, उनके हिसाब से। फिर बाद में हमने जो अगले रिस्पोंडेंट खोलना तो उन्हें उस कोर्स में फिट कर देना।
अच्छा देखें,